Is it good? Mic check 1 2. We should be good. Whew, tired. It should be good. Mic check. All right, yeah, that sounds good. All right, that sounds good. That sounds good. All right, what's good? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome in. Welcome in. Um, I know we said we were going to be live at 9, but we were actually in a meeting at 9, securing where we're looking at adding a co-host to our call-in show. Good morning. Good morning, Lisa. Good to see you. Good to see you. All the snaps. Can you hear me good? But we're looking to add a co-host, a permanent co-host to the morning show, to the call-in show, and really segmenting it, getting it to where it's podcast format, live podcast format, and it's picking up some real traction. So we're working with a few personalities. What's up, Zach? We're working with a few people that I truly believe have aspirations being on-screen personalities. And you already see some of the members of the team that are kind of scattered out and doing different pieces already, adding to the team from a personality standpoint. So yeah, what's up, Jason? But I just wanted to come live and chat with y'all for a little bit before we go live at 11, just to get everybody kind of prepped for our live at 11. Um, Let y'all know that we are going to be live. I didn't just want to leave y'all hanging and then y'all be planned on, y'all plan on not seeing me today. But we are doing some gaming content. I think I'm gonna do it on TikTok and YouTube today. I gotta see how everything look around 1 o'clock. So we'll know here in about an hour where we're gonna stream it at. More than likely, we probably just do it on TikTok. The vibe's been real good on TikTok, and um we've seen it's squirrels outside. My dog, she ready to go out there. Shout out to the 14 in the chat, man. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Grand Rising, what's good, Sean A? What's good, Nate? Good to see you. Good to see you. I got the other chat over here on my phone. But I'm trying to keep my hair straight, y'all. I think it's been I can't remember the last time I had a retwist. I don't know. It's been a minute. It's been a minute, but I appreciate y'all for tapping the screen. Make sure y'all hit the like button on the vertical mode. We You could double tap the screen and it'll drop a like for us on the stream. So and then you got the reactions that helps people pull up to the 100s, the little smiley face. I can't do it because I'm looking at it from my page, but yeah, I can't do it. It's not letting me send reactions. But yeah. So just be on the lookout, man. We got a special guest next Monday evening. We're gonna when we open the phone lines, we'll actually have somebody. We'll have them come on the screen in the second half of the call-in segment. You all know we start our night call-in segment at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time, and I know that's kind of late for y'all Eastern Standard Time, folks, but it's college football season, so y'all be up anyways looking for the best talk, the best content, and we want to provide it. And we have a special guest coming on, a representative of a well-known Bama uh, content information platform. Some of you all have seen me reference it for official reports, but more so just to kind of reinforce things we've seen. We've worked hand in hand in the media space, so going to be a special guest coming on, having a solid conversation with your boy, discussing his team. Somebody said hair's eating. Kiera, appreciate the love, sis. Look, Kiera said appreciate. Look, she said the hair is eating, not yet. Wait till that boy get ready to get that retwist. It's long now. Is it? It's looking good, Lisa. Appreciate it. Look, y'all got your little brother on this morning feeling good this morning. I am tired though, man. This fall weather. Anybody else get the fall blues? Not like a bad thing, but like and like I slept too good. You wake up with puffy eyes. We slept with the window open, so I'm a little stuffy. That's why I got my tea. I'm glad we didn't have an 8 o'clock show this morning. But but yeah, it's getting there. It's getting there. But yeah, we got um we got that on Monday night. Tuesday, next Tuesday, because it's bye week. I plan on having a guest appearance. We'll see. We'll see about Tuesday of next week. But I really want to do a full community day. So that Tuesday segment, I want to open the phone lines up or open the platform up for us to just have people that are in the chat that want to come on the screen, and we'll build a panel. We'll put up we could put up to 12 people on the screen, and I think we just open the community up for fan discussion, fan talk. So I'll get that. We'll get that promo put out Thursday. Don't be scared to jump in and interact with those too, man. You never know. Some of y'all have more to contribute to this content more than just liking and commenting in the chat. I'm telling you, your chain is fire. No, stop. Chill out, Grayson. It's a basic chain, man. It's a rope chain. I'm actually trying it out for a TikTok store. I'm trying to get into the advertisement. I have to do a little review here later on today. That's why I got the mic out too. This is another mic. Somebody just sent us a mic. We're trying to grow, y'all. We're trying to get some sponsorships. Right now, we're in like a affiliate status. So a lot of stuff that we're trying to get, we're just using our discount codes that we get. But we're trying to get up there, man, because we're trying to build a brand. I want people to be able to join the team and be able to help this thing, man. Don Matteo said it was 35 degrees at my house in North Georgia this morning. Ooh, man. See, that's why I like sleeping. At work, still not getting paid, but we are in here though. Dang, Lisa. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, as an entrepreneur, I hate the days where I just don't have accessible finances. Like, but when I'm able to control the fluctuation of what I do, and it's not just with content. Like, I do other things as a musician, as a production specialist, as audio engineer. We do a lot of personal training. My personal training is kicking back off at the start of November. I'm taking my first set of clients in November, so a lot of different things to where even people, my clients, when they are 9 to 5ers, they it's certain things that they will sacrifice for, and a lot of it is their health. And so being a personal trainer, it's going to be hard for me not to be able to sustain once I fully indulge in that. Just wait, y'all. I got my ebook already being worked up for the program, my 30-day transformation program. I'm gonna take part in my 30-day transformation program. Actually, it starts today. So that's another announcement. I'm starting my 30-day transformation program. If y'all haven't noticed, man, since I've been back from UHP, I haven't had an opportunity really to. Is my mic still on? To get in the gym, right? I really haven't had an opportunity to get in the gym. So I plan on uh, getting over to this new gym around the street from me today. Is really quiet and private. Yeah, I'm gonna record every day of the journey. This is really like when I'm in my ultimate Zen mode. When I'm in the gym, man, I feel like I'm unstoppable. If y'all not into fitness, man, don't do it for content or whatever. Don't just do it just because somebody told you to. It's just good for you. Like, I don't care who you are. If you can physically get up and go to the gym or go work out, walk every day. Like, I walk my dogs. I was walking them every day. I fell off last week. We was trying to do a mile a day, but 3 miles a day. But I fell off last week. Got busy with this content. But if you can just get active, man, and I don't care what your daily life is like. If you drink or smoke every day, it if you if you drink enough water and you walk and you keep yourself physically fit, it won't affect your body as bad as it would if you just doing all of that and just putting bad nutrients in your body, not putting enough nutrients in your body, not eating enough. So yeah, just do the small stuff, take care of yourself, man, and life would be a lot better, you know. Zach said, my dad's work just got cut to 4 days a week because of the tariffs. Golly, man, I agree. But about to kick off my business of notary of Virginia. Hey, Lisa, now that's big right there. That's big right there. I'm gonna need you because my stuff ain't finalized yet, and it's going on 2 years now. About to go take my brisk walk around this building now. Listen, y'all. What up, Belvin? Good to see you in the chat, man. Good to see everybody in the chat. I appreciate y'all, man. Good to see everybody in the chat. Um, Real Talk Bama, what's up, man? Good to see you. Is this the Real Talk Bama that everybody keep trolling me about? I just literally posted this guy in the Discord. Is this Real Talk Bama from Twitter? Let's do it, Lisa. Let's do it for real. Hey Mods, just keep an eye on this Real Talk Bama guy. I don't know. I haven't actually engaged with him, but I've seen him on Twitter for about 2 years now. And people accuse me of that being my profile. So y'all just keep an eye on him, y'all. Real Talk Bama, say something in the chat so we can know that you real, man. Cause I don't like that. I don't like the vibes that you getting right there. We'll see. We'll see. I keep forgetting you in VA too, Lisa. I'm gonna have to you, Lady Tam, Mary J. We got some team members on the team that don't know they team members. We gonna have to set aside some meeting times and because it's I really and y'all know how I get, man. I'm a very spiritual individual. And continue on the likes up. Can we get at least 15 likes on this vertical live? Before we end the live, just hit the double tap the screen and hit the like button if y'all can. If you're watching on your phone, just double tap the screen and it'll give us the like on the stream. But um, I'll say this, man. I think if you've been going through like a dry season, not necessarily where you've been struggling, but things have just been kind of just mediocre, and you found a way to kind of thrive in that area. Um, my pastor, he was teaching on a word like 2 Sundays ago, not this past Sunday, but the Sunday before last. And he was talking about how sometimes we mistake uh being planted with being buried when being buried, right? And you only bury dead things. You don't bury like when you're trying to grow something, we don't call it burying, we call it planting. But if we think about it, the process is still the same. You have to put that seed beneath dirt in order for it to go through its proper process and grow through all of the very things that you willingly put it under, put it down under the dirt for. It has to grow all the way through that in order for it to produce what you planted it to produce. And so man, that thing it gripped my heart so crazy because I interpret it as this, like, and this is how God uses my mind. I don't necessarily go and like pull out the Bible and start breaking down scripture. I kind of just make it to like try to use, I guess you could say, metaphoric type terms. And the way that God gave it to me was, um, He said, when He plants us, even though that process is the same as burying, the process is meant to be hard. Dying is hard. Dying to self, allowing yourself, admitting to self that I need to plant myself here. I need to stop what I'm doing right now in this current season of my life, and whatever fruit and things that I've produced up until this point, it's time for me to break away from this. And that's what's happening in some of our lives. We've broken away from what we thought or who we thought we were, and God has really forced us into a new place to be planted. And man, I'm getting spirit right now. So and when He does that, you begin your process. And some of us, we don't necessarily land on the best ground because we don't allow God to take control of our path. When we fall, we'll break away from something that wasn't meant to be um uh forever, right? Or we'll break away from something and we'll just fall into the next thing that might look good. That ground might look good on the way down, but once you land, it's not the ground that you were supposed to be in. Or you might get into some good ground, but you not get buried deep enough, and you willingly remove yourself, or you allow yourself to be removed. So the place where God has us right now, as far as Coach Smook and I'm gonna say myself, but not just myself, but this network is there's a space in the process of growth, right? As a seed, and when you're coming back up through the ground that you allow yourself to be planted in, when you finally submit and you allow yourself, and sometimes if you carry a great assignment, if you carry a great assignment, I'm gonna say this before I continue. If you carry a great assignment, you can't expect to be buried like 3 inches underground and last for a long time. That's like temporary stuff. Those are flowers, small bloomers. They smell good for the first couple weeks. They out the ground. They give off this bright smell and then they begin to die off. They have a short lifespan. But these trees, these oak trees, look at how deep the roots go down. Look at how far down they go and look how many years it takes for them to become these great trees. And so the greater the assignment, the deeper you have to be planted, right? Or quote unquote buried. And I looked at that thing and I said, God, is that why I'm going through so much? Some of y'all are probably wondering why you're going through so much right now. And that is the reason why. You've committed your ways to God. You've shaken away from things that weren't a part of your life or a part of your plan, a part of your destiny. And you've trusted God and you're on that path to breaking out. And now it seems like you're at the roughest spot in that process. And some of y'all don't even allow it to show. You're fighting through that last level. If you pay attention to the way dirt works, right? The soil works. Like majority of your moisture is the deeper you go in the ground, the more moisture there is, closer, the deeper you go in the ground when it's talking about in soil, right? The closer you get to the top, the drier it gets. That's where you're in direct contact, closer in contact with the sun and all the above environment. And so as the plant grows through that last process, they're getting to that tough part of that ground. And I'm telling you, that breakthrough part, it usually comes when you feel like you've been dried out, man. And I don't know if some of y'all out there watching right now have been feeling a little dried out, a little tired, like all your efforts are going to waste, but something in you keep saying get up and keep trying. I'm telling you, that's that blossoming process. And even somebody told me, it was like, how you gonna blossom in the fall? I was like, man, the fall is just the reverse, is just the mirrored version of the spring. You have a blooming season, you have a harvest season. This is the harvest season for a lot of us. And sometimes your harvest season, what you stored up, what you went through in the blooming season, in the dry season, what you stored up to get you through that cold time or whatever, that is the very thing that propels you. And your winter, your cold months, those dark months, those cold nights, they don't feel dark and cold because you've gone through that process of preparing to go through that season. And that when that spring come back around, man, I'm telling you, the Coach Smook Network right now is being um presented with so many opportunities that we really have to check our ego daily. We have to humble ourselves daily. It would be easy to just throw a lot of things in people's face and it be legitimate and kind of just ride the wave and chase fame. But I'm telling y'all right now, it is not about fame for me. When I look at every like, when I look at every donation, when I see a child on Twitter DM me their film, or I see a parent tag me in a film review, a highlight film of that child, or I get a text from a current Bama player's parent about my content, anything like stuff like that. I look at it as God, I'm doing exactly what I need to do in my life to be able not only one to just be on assignment for what He's called me to do, but He said if I do what He called me to do, He gonna take care of my children. And if any of you know me, y'all know I love my children. And right now in this transitional stage of my life, I haven't been able to do the things that I want to in their lives. So this is my way of honoring God and showing Him that I'm ready for that assignment. I'm ready to do the very things that I feel like I deserve to do for my children. If I wanted to be blessed by Him, I gotta stay with this. I gotta be able to go through these tough times, because when the harvest comes, when the blossoming season comes, I don't take it for granted. And so if some of y'all are experiencing that, I don't even know how we got there, man. Well, yeah, I do know. With all the opportunities that's happening, man, I know that the in the normal space, a lot of us, where we're looking at our circumstances in the natural, right? We continue to let the natural circumstances kind of cap us and kind of keep us from, you know, utilizing the very thing that God told us to use, and that's our faith. You know, faith is the substance of things hoped for, not the evidence of things seen, right? You got to hope. The hopes in your mind is all that God wants. He wants you to be able to hope on these things and say, okay, because I know that's a part of my heart. And God, I know you want that for me. I trust you with it. I physically can't do it. You haven't given me the tangible things to do it. So I trust you with it. And if it's a matter of the heart, God will honor it. You just gotta honor him. And it don't matter who you are. There's no perfect man around, man. There's no perfect human being walking this earth. I've never claimed to be a perfect Christian. And I don't even claim to be a Christian anymore. I'm a believer. You know, I know who I am. I know what I believe. I trust in the word of God, and I trust in the teachings of Jesus Christ to guide me. And spiritually, my father is in heaven. You know what I'm saying? Like that's where my life is, and I'm comfortable with that. I'm comfortable with that. I'm good with that. That's why I'm becoming the man that I feel like I'm becoming now. I finally feel like I know who I am. And I've taken a lot of lashings over the past 2 years, y'all. I've taken a lot of lashings over the past 2 years, man. And it's been tough, but I'm telling you, man, joy is coming. It's coming. And I'm trying not to cry, man, because I know I feel it in the chat, man. I've been feeling it in the Discord. You know, a lot of people, you know, I appreciate all the prayers for us, my family. We lost our uncle. Woke up Sunday morning. I think it was 5 o'clock Sunday morning. They found him on the side of the highway. Somebody hit him in a hit and run, left him for dead, and he passed away. And so we've been kind of dealing with that and praying for the family. And but it caused me to really slow down in my thinking and really try to just redirect where I needed to put my mind for to stay focused on the things that God has placed me here for. And that's why, you know, this energy that y'all get daily, I have to humble myself daily because I know it can be taken away at any time. It could be taken away at any time, man. And I'm just grateful. You know, when my kids call me, man, y'all better know. If I'm live in my baby's car, y'all just might as well just go ahead and cancel the show or whatever. Or stick around and wait for me because baby, I I love my baby. So yeah. But yeah, I appreciate y'all for tapping in. Like I said, we got some content coming up. I'm glad I pulled up and talked to y'all this morning, man. Hopefully somebody tapping in later, whether they catch it live or post live. Hopefully that's encouraging to them. Because yeah, we do feel buried sometimes in life, man. We do feel buried, but I want you to really evaluate and understand if you're surviving right now, if you're able to type into this chat right now and interact with what I'm saying, then you're not buried. You're planted. Maybe you need to maybe you need to replant yourself somewhere in the same depth. It's okay to start over. It's okay to start over. I told y'all process is never ending. So it's okay to start over as long as when you do start, you're moving forward. Right. And sometimes it's okay to uproot and replant in the middle of your process. It's okay. It's okay to surround yourself with better people. I told y'all, man, I don't want to just do any old regular content when it comes to Alabama football. What's up, Jay? Good to see you, man. I just don't want to do regular content. I don't want to do the normal panel sitting down, everybody saying the same thing, talking about, saying the same thing 10 times and then debating for 10 hours. Like I'm not trying to do that anymore. We're changing the way we report and we want organizations to trust our information, our ability to deliver the right information without making it a attention grabbing or a false narrative type push, right? We want organizations to do that, like not just Alabama. Alabama State is in our targets. Alabama A&M, UAB, UT Martin, South Alabama, Tuskegee. Columbus State University back home is a small junior JUCO program that's making waves. I think they're JUCO or D3, one of the two. I mean, just we're doing it. High school programs. We want these organizations to trust us with information. So Not only do we provide entertainment value, but we're building a network of trust and trying to the part of the industry that we've been sent here to impact. That's what we want to do, and that's what we're doing with our community. As y'all can see, man, we had, and I'm not dwelling on the past, but we had like 21 people, 21 members up and leave and get in cahoots and start trying to, talk bad on our network last year around this time. It was around this time, a little bit after October is when it started happening. And those people continue to speak negative on us, and we just continue to grow because the more people they send this way thinking that it's going to be negative, they see the authenticity. And I love that about our community. I stand by that till the day I die, man. I'm telling you, we are not for everybody, but for the ones that we're for, we're for more than we are less, right? There are more people that love authenticity, and that's having a difference of opinion, belief systems, and everything. You can respect authenticity. You can respect authenticity. What's up, Bama MC? Bama Mac, what's good? Alabama A&M Classic is Birmingham and Saturday in Legion Field. Facts, Lisa, you gonna be there? Andrew Body goes to my church. Alabama State quarterback. He goes to my church. I don't feel safe going to Birmingham. I'm not even gonna lie. I don't feel safe right now. I never get out of Birmingham without some type of, not even me, but just seeing it, witnessing it. And then after what happened in Montgomery a couple weeks ago, I'm kind of good on it. Everyone has their niche. What works for some may not work for others. Facts, and I respect that. But also at the same time, I work in the industry where your opinion, people literally like y'all tap in. And I'm not saying I'm anybody special. I just so happen to be a guy that started doing it, and y'all like what I say. My opinion matters, and even when it doesn't matter, people still show up to hear it. So if I have an opinion on something, why can't it just be my opinion? What up, Novesh? You was trying to go to South Carolina for the Bama game. You need a ride. You need a riding partner. Come scoop me up. Come scoop me up. Who? Who I told on? Somebody being weird in the chat. 7427 watching, big homie. What's good, big homie? Good to see you. From Virginia. I know, that's what I'm saying. You can scoop down here to Montgomery, Alabama. Scoop your brother up, and then we can go to South Carolina, Columbia. I'm just playing. Nah, I'm doing it from the house again. Last week's, oh man, listen, I'm gonna say this last thing, and I'm gonna get off here because we got the show. We got the actual show at 11 o'clock, y'all. I'm gonna break down this South Carolina Alabama matchup. I'm trying to see what, I ain't getting no messages yet. Practice should be in here in about 10, 15 minutes. But yeah. Y'all like this mic vibe? Can y'all hear me good on that? Diamond Big Buddy in here eating everything up. Gotta pay some bills today, chat. I got bills to pay. I like this little mic, man. How it sound? Can y'all tell me how it sound? It sound good, or do it sound like I'm far away? It sounds great. Appreciate that, Novesh. Hey, Amanda, good to see you. Roll Tide. We almost got 20 likes on the stream, y'all. How you feel about Trent Seaborn? I think he's a doggone dog, man. But I don't know if he's going to be like, if I'm looking at him and Jet side by side. I like Jet. I like Jet if I'm looking at him and Jet side by side, but I think Seaborn's gonna be a dog, man. I think we're gonna have a situation like we had a few years ago with Eli Holsting, Dylan Larnigan, Ty Simpson. Man, just think about it. We had Eli Holston, Dylan Larnigan, um, Julian Say, and Ty Simpson all in the same quarterback room. That's crazy, y'all. Do y'all not hear what I said? Alabama had Dylan Larnigan, Eli Holston, Ty Simpson, and Julian Saying all in the same quarterback room. That's crazy, man. Big homie, that's crazy, bro. That's crazy. Like we really had that in the quarterback room, and people were talking about we don't need the portal. We do need the portal. There's no way those quarterbacks would have found their way on the field the way that things are moving now. There's no way, man. That's why I like the portal. Because now you got good college football spread out. Just think about how many teams would have been better about 15 years ago if they had a decent quarterback that was stuck on LSU, Ohio State, Alabama, Oregon, Texas, Kentucky. You know, those not Kentucky. I lied. Miami, Notre Dame, those type of rosters. Just imagine. I just wanted to say through it all to stand on it. Amanda said that she came in and I was giving a good word. She just want to say through it all, stand. Appreciate you, sis. Hey, y'all know y'all can send these gifts, man. They're actually they help support the network. When we in vertical mode, the gifts, I don't know how much they cost, but I'm looking at it now. Y'all act up real quick. We got 7 minutes. How much charge? Well, I got 6% on that phone, so we'll go to that mug go live, I guess. Porter definitely equaled out the playing field. I mean, Vandy is a problem now because of it. And Novej, guess what? You remember Saturday I talked about Vandy's win. I was talking about on the phone line how I think Vandy could win out. Go look at some of the big time media pundits and stuff that cover the game of college football and see what they saying. See what they saying about Vanderbilt. Tell me I don't be on top of my stuff. I do my homework, man. I don't just sit there and watch the game and be waiting for uh my boy Brooks Austin to do film breakdown and then try to use some of his terms on my shows. Like I hate when people do that. Like, bro, be in the now, be in the know, do your homework. And then if you're gonna react to people's stuff, let them get them their credit. I like giving Brooks Austin his credit. That dude do some good work, man. I haven't seen his breakdown from the Bama game yet, though. Definitely want to see it. Oh, we got some gifts coming in, y'all on YouTube. Y'all going crazy? Okay. Say so. Hey, listen. Y'all doing it. Brother, I've been tuned in for 2 years and I enjoy every minute of the show. Each day is authentic. Oh, appreciate that, family. Appreciate that, family. Hey, what y'all think about this chain though? I gotta remember the name of it. It's costume jewelry. This ain't no real stuff. Y'all know I don't got no money like that. It's costume jewelry. It look good. Little rope chain. They told us to try it out and see what they think. It got a nice little weight to it. I think I'm gonna do my review on it. I'm gonna see how I look in like one of my suits, man. And see how I feel when I'm working out in it. Cause if I can't like wear it for at least a month without it starting to look tarnished and stuff, yeah. Coach, any thought on Richard Young? Does he what? Does he what? Does he see the field at any point this season? I mean, you're gonna have to see Daniel Hill, Jan Washington. I mean, Jam Miller. I said Jan Washington. Daniel Hill, Jam Miller, or Kevin Riley struggling pass pro for him to get an opportunity or an injury to happen to get an opportunity. Clearly, they want to use three backs in the game. Even when the game Jam Miller went off, I think it wasn't Georgia game, Missouri game when Jan Miller had a strong game against Missouri. Vanderbilt, I'm sorry, 100-yard game against Vanderbilt. They utilized three backs. So and we see how Jam being injured, they're utilizing extensions in the run game. I think if they had enough, if they had confidence in Richard Young to be solid in pass pro, be committed to being solid in pass pro, I think they would be using the extension of the run game as much as they are. But yeah, we had Smitty Judy Ruggs, and now we have Williams Bernard Horton. Man, just think about this. We had Smitty Judy Ruggs Waddle. We had Smitty Judy Ruggs Waddle. This is basically like that group because you got the senior guy, the veteran guys with um Ryan Williams being he's gonna be like your Smitty of that crew that's gonna stay that extra year. Horton and Bernard are going. Ryan and Lassie Brooks gonna be next up. And Rico Scott is our Mechie. Rico Scott is our Mechie, y'all. Say it ain't. Say it ain't. Rico Scott is our Mechie. You know what? He not even our Mechie for real because he gonna be the next up for the Ruggs type position. He our next Ruggs. I don't know, man. Who? How can we compare? Because Horton kind of changes the Horton kind of changes the picture. Horton kind of changes the picture because of his frame and his skill set. He don't remind me of either one of those receivers. So he just kind of changes the picture. It's like who was cold wide receiver? It's like adding Mike Evans was gone already. It's like adding who was a big receiver at that time? Was Metcalf still at Ole Miss when Smitty and them? I think Metcalf was still in the league. You had the boys at LSU too. They were young though. They weren't popping just yet. But yeah, it's like adding one of those big body receivers to the ride out crew. And then that's what that'll give you what we have now at Bama. Yeah, he with the Eagles. Yeah, Megan said, yeah, he with the Eagles. Yeah, he's still playing football, man. Megan said, what's going on with Hell? Can't break in the rotation. All right, y'all. So y'all know this is all right. I got 2 minutes. So Jalen Hale, we made contact with Jalen Hale's camp. You know, when he first got on campus, we probably been Jalen Hale supporters before he made the catch in Ole Miss game that put him on the map. I think the problem is the situation with Jalen Hale is the injury. The injury bug has been there. Um, they had to go into the portal and go get Horton to kind of solidify that position with depth because he wasn't 100% coming in the spring, and and then you have another situation where you see these freshmen, they're showing up and they're picking up the offense at a high rate. Derek Meadows producing. You come into the fall, you see him getting a lot of reps with the twos, dresses a few games. He got a few reps early in the season. Just hasn't been targeted in meaningful game time. Now, I feel like this staff goes by how you practice in that week. And if you're just having great practices week in and week out and you don't drop the ball in practice, you're just doing good. That's kind of a flawed system to evaluate from. But when you're dealing with the skill sets you have at wide receiver, I think a guy like Jalen Hale kind of falls into a bunch of guys with similar skill sets because he's not a true big body receiver like Horton. He's more so of a Z, but he can be effective in the slot because he has top end speed and he's a vertical threat, both on the field and vertically as far as jumping. Right, his catch radius is wide like Rico Scott. Um, Not as physical of a runner with yards or with the ball in his hands, but can get yards after catch, can be explosive after the catch, and has sure hands. He's a sure-handed guy. So route running, third phase route running for sure. Not necessarily your quick game, quick screen, now screen type of guy, but can be effective in that. And I think just overall a solid wide receiver that deserves he and Cole Adams I feel like could be serviceable right now in the flow of offense and how we run it. But if you look at how efficient the offense is, you're talking about an offense that's averaging like 54 plays a game. They're rotating 6, 7 receivers already. You're throwing the ball, right at 32 times a game. You're trying to keep a run pass balance. You don't want to get one dimensional. I understand if we was running 60 plus 65 plays a game, but we're not even we're that efficient of an offense to where we're getting those 2 to 3 11. Am I back? Am I back, chat? I might be back, man. I might be back. Let me see. Oh, I might be back. Okay, y'all, but we still going live at 11. So I was just coming. I just put the phone back up and it popped back up. It said resume live, so I resumed the live. But I appreciate y'all for tapping in. Check y'all on the live at 11. Much love, everybody. Roll Tide. And remember, when you see me in the streets, holler at me and say, put me in the game, Coach Smook.